So apparently one local game source says, F it, we are going to ban what is necessary in Commander to actually make this a playable format. And they had this insane number of cards. So in addition to the regular bans, there's like a lot of like very unique bans, but also these really weird deck building restrictions. And I'll have to admit, like, I think it would go a really long way to at least ban fast mana in Commander to at least slow the game down. And I think it would help everyone. I think it would help the casual community. I think it would help the competitive community. So, like, let's take a look first at their... what do we got here? Okay, General Spirit. If you think your win condition is strong enough for competitive EDH, then don't play it in this format. Consistency is fine, but turn 4 or faster kills in general should not happen. They gotta just ban the turn 4 kill. Just no one's allowed to win by turn 4. I think actually it's fine to have turn 4 kills in your deck, but you're just not allowed to execute it by turn 4. Simple as that. And I think that rule would be fine. Deck building restrictions. No non-land tutors that cost less than 4 mana, spells or abilities. No non-conditional tutors. Like, they're just getting rid of all the tutors. No fast mana makes more than it costs. Oh, I like that description. So Soul Ring banned. Mana Vault banned. What else? What other stupid fast mana is in this format? So Soul Ring gone. Spend 1, get 2 mana. That's broken. I mean, that's banned in Legacy, remember. Mana Vault. Then there's Grim Monolith. I'm missing one. What's the 0 mana add? Was it 2 or 3? Mana Crypt. As Laura Magica said, yeah, ban Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault. Get him out of here! There's no purpose to this except to, like, let the game run away in somebody's hands that drew them all. Same thing with that Commander Black Lotus. What's the Commander Black Lotus? Mana Crypt, and by that definition, Elvish Archdruid. Did it say artifacts? Did it say artifacts? No fast mana. But you know, that is slow mana. You know what? That's slow mana. That mana is very slow. It's got summoning sickness, so maybe that's not considered fast mana. Jeweled Lotus, yes. Get out of here. We don't need your stinking Jeweled Lotus here. This was a stupid idea for a card. I remember this was a bit controversial, wasn't it? Because it was like an auto include, and not every deck. A lot of decks can play this, but not every deck. I mean, if you have like a 5-color commander, then this is a bit awkward. A bit awkward. So, yeah, no fast mana. No intentional 2-card combos. Fair enough. Or I would say you cannot use 2 cards to make a combo. You could have the 2 cards in your deck, but you are not allowed to combo off with those cards. No mass land destruction. Wow. So, like, no obliterates? So finally we ban obliterates. No, I think this was already banned. No, it's not banned. How is this not banned in Commander? I don't get it. Like, this like resets the game more or less. I thought this was definitely a bannable card in Commander. Jeweled Lotus was pretty much not included for any monocolored Commander deck. Yeah, Lion's Eye Diamond also is fast mana. Bruh, you farted. What about something like Alina? Alina Kessig Trapper. First strike, add an amount of mana equal to the greatest amount creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn. I think this is totally fine because it's slow mana. It's slow mana. It's not fast mana. Not so fast there, Alina. You gotta wait a turn. Yeah, dang, no smallpox. I think it's supposed to be. Is it mass land destruction? No mass land destruction. So I think it means like any card that says like blow up a bunch of your lands, blow up more than one of your lands. But maybe it is. Let's read smallpox. It will blow up. It'll definitely blow up more than one land. Each player sacrifices a land. So if there's 4 people, sacrifice 4 lands. Maybe that under that definition, no good. No good. Precons have Soul Ring and Aztec. You gotta remove them. This local game store will sell you the precon, but then tell you to ban that card or turn it into a basic land. Okay, all planes. Oh, look, take this spicy rule. All planeswalkers can be commanders because why not? Like, why do some commanders need the right to be a commander? I want to play Jace, the Mind Sculptor, as my commander. Like, what's wrong with that? Would people like this rule? Like, I found it a bit weird that some planeswalkers can be a commander and some can't. Are there any planeswalkers that would be just outright broken as a commander? Maybe Teferi Time Raveler? These restrictions are kind of an overkill. Does it matter if it ends the game and you can play the next one? It does matter because there's a lot of people, especially in Commander, you're playing Commander for the experience, and people want to have a nice long experience with Commander. They're not there to jam a bunch of games. I think Commander players would rather have one super nice long game than to have in an hour than to have like 6 short games in an hour. They would hate it. At least the casual Commander players. Oko would be busted. You're telling me Oko Thief of Crowns would be straight busted in Commander. So what, you pull this... Well, remember, you can't pull this off on turn 1 so easily. They banned the fast mana. You could get it out on turn 2, probably. And then you start turning things into Elks. This is really, like, super busted in Commander in a 3-way game. I don't know about that. I don't know. GP says they would use Grist. Grist would be a sweet one. Oko is not banned in Commander. Oko is super legal. As far as I know. Grasshopper says, I don't want 6 short games of Commander in 1 hour. It just sounds awful. Yeah, people want the experience. So I mean, they're cultivating an experience here. So anyway, all planeswalkers are legal. I think that's a pretty unique rule. No one wants Oko elking their commanders. Oh, that's a no fun fam. Planeswalkers in Commander are garbage. Dash the Stampede, casual Commander player here, can confirm much more fun playing 1 2-hour game over 5 20-minute matches. I don't think I can go. I don't mind the Commander games going like up to an hour, but 2 hours for one game. Like whatever, I'll do it, but I would prefer that there were more games. If it goes 2 hours, it's like we don't have control over this game at all. Who knows when it ends? Kevin says, this is exactly why I don't play EDH. Play whatever you want, as long as it's exactly what I enjoy playing against, and I get exactly what I want from it, and you don't try to win. That's the idea of, you know, casual EDH. All right, now with those restrictions, let's look at their banned list, and it's a banned list. Academy Rector, no bribery. That's funny. So there's a lot of no fun cards. Maybe I should zoom in here. There's a lot of cards on this list that are only on here because they're no fun to play against. Not necessarily anything broken about it. There's not. I don't know. Would people consider bribery broken? I don't think so. I don't think. Sometimes bribery backfires on me. I have nothing to go get. I target someone expecting to get something, and everything is like cast triggers. There's like a lot of really powerful cast triggers, but no ETB triggers. Charlie says, I've had people scoop to a non-haste Itali. People are very sensitive about the cards they don't like. Absolutely. Sometimes Commander games can last as long as Monopoly. Or longer. Hey, Monopoly is actually pretty short if you play by the rules. It's really long if you make your own rules. Like, oh, the cash goes to free parking, and if you land on free parking, you get the money back. Some dude got his Eldrazi stolen and is upset about that. Some dude, that's right. And from their library. It wasn't even on the ban. It wasn't in their hand. It wasn't on the battlefield, but it's gone. So Ad Nauseam is banned. I don't really know why. Ancient Tomb is banned. I mean, they were right about fast mana. So the fast. So is Gaia's Cradle banned on this list? Is Gaia's Cradle gone? A B C D E F. Yeah, Cradle is kick the bucket. If you spent $1,000 on a Cradle, gone. Don't be bringing around these parts. Anti-cards. That's, of course. Okay, so you got the Academy Rector, and you also have Arena Rector. I don't even know what these are. Arena Rector. Oh, this card. When it dies, you may exile it. If you do, search your library for a Planeswalker card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So no tutors. So they said that. You can't be tutoring anything out, even by accident. Instead of criticizing the store, how about criticizing the rules committee for not making a separate ban list for casual and competitive EDH? So this is like a hyper casual EDH ban list. The Fairy Master of Time can tick up during each player's turn, so he could be pretty busted. Ooh. True story. Could be. A lot of turns out there in a commander game. Would be a pretty powerful commander. Let me know in the comments section what Planeswalker you would play in Commander if you could play anything. Okay, Balance. Psst. Seems like a pretty stupid card to ban, to be honest. Okay, so now they've got Braid's Cabal Minion, as I'm assuming just Cabal Minion, banned as Commander. So you can play Braids in your deck, but you cannot play it as a Commander. So they've brought back the ban as Commander clause. Which I think is fine. I don't think, with this game, I hate when they say the game is too complicated, because it really is beyond complicated at this point. You can probably, I think it's easy to say that this card is legal, but banned as a command. Well, okay, so like, yeah, you just can't play it as a commander. Does land ramp count as a tutor? I think no, it is not. Tommy says, I do find it annoying when the game is just ramping up to and everyone's about to do something saucy. My friend just tooth and nails Mike and Trike. This ban list is lame. Completely agree, considering that competitive EDH is in fact a separate format from EDH. It should have its own separate ban list. I agree. But, so I would also say, but like based on this list, casual EDH is probably the one that needs it even more to make things more fun and compelling. Cabal Coffers banned. That's a lot of mana for one card. Captain Sisay banned as Commander. What did Captain Sisay do? Captain Sissy. Search your library for a legend or a legendary card. Reveal that card, put it into your hand. That's a tutor. Can't have those around these parts. Nope. Cataclysm. I don't even know what this is. Oh, is this one of those, like, board wipes? Each player chooses from amongst the permanents he or she controls an artifact, creature, or enchantment, or a land, and a land and sacrifices the rest, right? Can have mass land destruction. It's like they gave us the rules, and now these are the cards that are axed from the format. Channel, that's fast mana. Falling Star, Charizard, yeah, all those weird cards. City of Traders, fast mana. Honestly, I think this is a bad card for Commander. Because you gotta sack, I mean, you get the mana once. But whatever, they're pretty hardcore about these rules. I was thinking about the 5-color Sisei. Okay, let's go back. There's 2 of them. I think it's this one. Because it's a tutor. I'm not familiar with the 5-color Sisei. Sisei. No one's saying the store is right about the ban list. I'm just saying not separate CDH from casual ban list creates this type of situation. But to be honest, like, I think both formats could use like a new clean banned list. I think unless you guys think the competitive format should be anything goes, like all fast mana and whatever. Dream Purple Floyd, I also 100% agree that we should have separate competitive and casual EDH ban lists. The fact right now is Skull Clamp is legal while Coalition Victory is not, is incredibly stupid. I wonder if Coalition Victory is legal in this format. Craterhoof Behemoth. Okay, that one's dumb. We're not allowed to win with Craterhoof? The Craterhoof B, the Big B? The Big B himself? This thing got banned. So, I guess this got banned because someone was very angry. Someone put a huge amount of power on the board, maybe like 47 power a creature, and then wiped everyone out in one shot. Cyclonic Rift, super unfun card. No fun cards in this format. Nikachu, do you play Commander sometimes with his friend? Huh? I don't know who you're talking about, but I play Commander with my friends. Or are you asking the chat, does Nikachu play Commander sometimes with his friend? I have a few friends that play Commander. Craterhoof kills like one player at best. So anyway, no Cyclonic Rift. No Dark Depths. What? That's not even a big deal. That can't even kill one person. That's just a weird banning. That's a bad ban. That's a bad ban. Dead Eye Navigator. I guess this was like too much value or something. Now we're getting into like Commander cards that are really popular but are not really broken. This is like a super popular card. It's like super janky too. As long as Dead Eye Navigator is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has pay 2 mana, exile this creature, we'll blink it. Jesus, what would this local game store's modern ban? Well, they would just make sure there's no tier 1 decks or tier 2 decks, I guess. That's a really good point. What would this local game store ban in modern? Ban Tarmogoyf Direct. I mean, if you got to this board, it'd say no Modern Horizon sets. I don't know what else they would have, but definitely like no Modern Horizon sets allowed. What are your thoughts on free spells like Fierce Guardianship, Deflecting, Swat? I think if the more competitive you are, I think the proactive free spells are bad. The reactive free spells are good. I think they are always fine. So if you can't be proactive with the free spells, like, you know, storming off and killing your opponent, that's not good. But when it comes to defending yourself, free spells are okay. Just a reminder, if you want to get commander cards, don't get the commander card. If you're going to this, going to this local game store, make sure you don't play anything on this on their ban list. But you can get the rest of those cards from FusionGamingOnline.com. Definitely your place for everything Commander. I mean, they have a great inventory of old cards, so if the most popular cards from Commander are banned, they're going to have everything else in inventory for you. Deal of the week this week is save 15% off Battle for Zendikar block singles. Pretty good one. Fetch lands, shock lands, you know, the premium cards, a lot of stuff from Battle for Zendikar here, and you can get 15% off. Don't forget to use coupon code Nikachu though for an additional 5% off all your purchases. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online, and your route to play testing all decks in Modern, but also you can also play Commander. I actually rented quite a few cards from them to play competitive Commander or 1v1 Commander on Magic Online, so you can also do that as well. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu_K3W. Okay, back to this nonsense. The store standards wouldn't even let you play a single pre-con deck. Well, you can play the pre-con deck, but you gotta remove a lot of cards from it. Defense of the Heart. What is that? I don't even know. I don't even know what a lot of these cards are. Oh, I recognize this card. During your upkeep, if one of your opponents controls 3 or more creatures, sack this. It's a tutor. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards. Put those creatures in play. Shuffle your library. No tutors. No tutors allowed. Big tutor. You see the Twitter picture of the 15k Battle of Wits pre-modern deck? I did not. It's a lot of money. Okay, doubling season. Nope. Emrakul. All Eldrazi's are banned. Emrakul and all the Eldrazi Titans. What did all of them do to you? What, Ulamog no good? Look, you banned all the fast mana. So, like, what is wrong with playing this card? If you get this thing out with no fast mana, I think you deserve it. I think you deserve it. Question. If you play a colorless Eldrazi as your commander, so everything has to be colorless in your deck? Everything? Everything has to be generic mana? What are the rules here? Yeah, they probably hate Annihilator, which only affects one person, though. I didn't think Annihilator was all that strong of a mechanic in Commander. One-on-one, it's really strong, but you gotta run wastes. A lot of wastes. Is this it? So I'm guessing playing with an Eldrazi is really bad as a commander. Like, terrible. Because your options are... Well, maybe your options are not too limited. I mean, you'd have a really powerful artifact deck or something. Yeah, lands that produce exclusively colorless. Why not ban Commander games at your store at this point? Well, they want the Commander games. They just don't want everything. No fun cards. Areo Sir... Is this the Areo I think it is? Areo, yes. Suratami Ascendant. Love this card because it is annoying. When you flip it, can we see the other side? Oh, that's cool. Look what they do here. Woo! That's nice. Love it. Okay. I had enough fun. Counter the first spell played by each opponent each turn. That is sick. That is disgusting. I love it. Isn't that banned? Isn't that banned in general? Yeah, banned as a commander. Super unfun commander. Zanku says, I feel like ban lists like this just keep growing, and as they ban, more power levels go down of the deck, thus leading to even more bans of good cards because no one has good cards to deal with good stuff. That's exactly what this is. This is going to be a never-ending ban list, and they're going to like it like that. Yeah, we banned it this week. And then imagine getting into this local game store at day 742 after a few years, and It's like, you have to go through this entire thing to make sure it's legal. You'd be better off like submitting a deck list and then a spreadsheet would tell you what's legal or not. Fast Bond banned. Food Chain is banned. Guys Cradle is banned. Grizzle Brand is banned. I guess because it draws... Hey, they didn't say anything about card draw. They should have said you can't draw like more cards. They didn't have anything against card advantage. Just fast mana. Francis says, this pisses me off. I have 2 Eldrazi decks. These bans need to stop. On the list, they should just say all counterspells are banned because they are no fun. Hey, they might do that. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll go far enough down the list and that's going to be the case. And maybe that's a banning for the future. Oh, it's banned anyway? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's legend. I was thinking, Lino... Like, come on, this isn't that bad of a creature, but this could be a commander. That'd be a lethal commander, wouldn't it? Hermit Druid? Really? Really, Hermit Druid? Oh, this guy. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a basic land card. Put that card in your hand, the rest of the guards, the reveal this way into your graveyard. So I'm assuming there's some way that you can one-shot your opponents? Or maybe not. Is there a combo with this where you just put your entire graveyard into the... on the battle? It's like, put your entire deck into your graveyard and then somehow kill your opponent? I'm assuming. I'm gonna guess this is a 1-card combo. In some deck. Self-mill, that's right. Yeah, with Thoracle? I'm assuming with... There's others. There's gotta be other ways. Thassa's Oracle. Laboratory Maniac. Oh, Kaho. I don't even know what Kaho is. Banned as Commander. And when the Minamo Historian comes into play, search your library for up to 3 instant cards and remove them from the game, then shuffle your library. You may play a card with converted mana cost X removed from the game with Kaho without paying its mana cost. Really? Is this even that big of a deal? Now this was a card that was like, I don't like that card. Or like everyone at that commander table was like, we don't like that card. This should be banned. Because this looks like a really weak, crappy card. Or I don't know about crap, but like it's not very strong. Where did I get this list? I got this from the delicious part of Twitter. Someone from Twitter shared this. Druid also combos with LED and Underworld Breach for infinite mana and near infinite win cons. But LED is not a problem in this format because LED is banned. Too much fast mana. Seems like they ban it because they can tutor, but worse. Yeah, maybe it's the problem because it's a tutor. Laboratory Maniac, Leovold. Leovold's very annoying. Library of Alexandria. Whatever. I actually don't think Library of Alexandria is like a broken card. Maybe it's more broken in casual. Anyway, it's banned in Commander, but I actually don't think this is that big of a deal. I think this card is hard to use. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like really good in the late game when you like restock your hand for 7 cards and then you're just basically drawing an extra card every turn. Jeremiah says, I feel that most bans are from new players who just can't either get good or aren't used to powerful combos. Yeah. It's not just new players, it's just there's also just casual players that never get good. They never get good, so you got to bring the ban list down to their level. Hafiz says, imagine if this was the actual ban list by the Commander Rules Committee. Could be one day. Could be. I don't know what this is. Something Dole's Vault? What if I just look up vaults? Oh, Limb Duel's Vault? Yeah, Limb Duel's Vault. So, it's an instant. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. As many times as you choose, you may pay 1 life, put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, then shuffle your library Then shuffle your library and put the last cards you looked at this way on top in any of it in any order. I would just ban it for just being a really confusing card to read. You look at the top 5 cards, and then we can pay 1 life, put those cards on the bottom of my library in any order. But then I gotta shuffle my library, but then I gotta take the last cards I looked at this way. Oh, I see. So I can only stack the top of my deck with the very last 5 cards that I looked at. What a stupidly worded card. And wait, is this basically a tutor? Yeah, this is basically a tutor which also fixes your draws. True story. I like this one. The Commander Complaint Committee. The CCC. This card takes so much time to resolve. Yeah, especially since you have to shuffle your commander deck. That's awful. Mind over matter. How dare they? I love mind over matter. But I guess this creates like infinite card draw situations. With, what is... I mean, there's a zombie, but there's also another creature that, like, tap draw 3. And then that's, like, that's really powerful. I think it's Arcanus. Yeah, this guy. The Omnipotent. Tap, draw 3 cards. You can return them back to your hand, too. I just got Mind Over Matter for my Shabraz Bralin deck. Don't ban my infinite win con that I draw once 20 games. Just remove it. Or Bralin. I came across a group at my local game store playing no ban list proxy allowed commander. So this is the opposite direction. So some people don't want to play with the ban list. Some people want to play with all the ban lists. Momir Vig is banned as a commander. Mycosynth Lattice is banned. I guess. I don't know why, actually. Wait, I'm assuming decks that have played Mycosynth Lattice are like destroy all artifacts. So you basically, all permanents are artifacts in addition to the other types. And then you play some sort of like, I don't know, all artifact destruction, blow everything up on the board. The store's behavior is a symptom of a real problem. It's true. A lot of people don't really like how Commander's played right now. Some people like it, a lot of people don't. Or maybe I should say a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, null artifacts with Lattice. This is currently legal in Commander. I will admit, hey, I remember that when this was legal in Modern. Look, it's banned in Modern, because this is like a really, real feel-bad card with Karn the Great Creator. Like, this is terrible. Yeah, Lass and Karn are very cancerous. It's terrible. But there's no wish. Is there a wish board allowed in Commander? If I understood correctly, there's no wish board. Like, if there's officially no wish board, but you can unofficially have a wish board. So there's no wish board. So I cannot use... Karn the Great Creator does nothing. No, wish cards are useless. Thank you. Like that. No wish board. Gotcha. Was Lattice banned because of Karn? Absolutely. Yep. This son of a bitch got Mycosynth Lattice banned. But now it's banned in this local game store. Mystical Teachings. That's the annoying card, right? Everyone gets stuff. So, oh no, this is a flashback card. Search your library for an instant card or a card with flash. Reveal it, point to your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. No tutors. No tutors allowed. They said that. Natural order, no tutors. Necropotence. Alright, so there is a point where they said, no, you can't, there's too many cards. You're drawing too many cards over there. I'm surprised Necropotence, is this like just a fair card in Commander? This card looks broken to me. Like, you have 40 life, for fuck's sakes. Like, this card should be even more broken in Commander. Oh, wow, the price of this thing is going up. This used to be $5. Necro is a house. LOL, no. Can you please note that cards like Karn the Great Creator can get cards from exile? Can it? You may choose an artifact card you own from outside the game or in exile. Wow! Talk about a card I have seen for eternity, but actually had no idea that they could do this. It just never comes up in a modern game. So you can choose a card from exile, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. You may choose an artifact card you own from outside the game or in exile. Interesting. The more you learn. Okay, back to Necropotence. It is broken in Commander, but what is and isn't banned in Commander makes little to no sense. Alright, gotcha. You can draw only at the end step though. That's okay. Or you just do nothing and wait till your next turn. Oh no, you need to put the cards in your hand. No, hold on. How does this work? Exile top card of your library face down. Put that card into your hand at the beginning of your next end step. Okay, so you actually have to activate on your turn, draw the cards. Whatever, take an extra turn at your end step, if you can. Okay, Necropotence banned. Palinkron banned. That's the infinite, possibly infinite mana card. Right? Yeah. You can make infinite mana out of this thing. Paradox Engine. Is that just for being annoying? Whenever you cast a spell, untap all non-land perms you control. That's gotta be annoying. Oh, it's banned. It's already banned in Commander for being terrible. Pattern of Rebirth. Pattern of Rebirth. Technically legal. Enchant creature. When it dies, that creature's controller may search the library for a creature card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle their library. Alright. That is a tutor. Hey Falky, welcome. This is just some random local game store's ban list. Shared with us to the internet. Power 9. If it wasn't explicitly clear in these rules about no fast mana, it is now very clear over here. The Power 9 is banned. Prime Speaker Vanifer. So like no tutors. Prophet of Crufix. This is banned already, right? Prophet of Crufix, I think, is already... What's going on? Oh, here it is. I swear this thing's banned already. Yeah, it's banned in Commander for being absolutely annoying. You guys want the list? Here. You're gonna share it with your shop? We should do it like this. This is how it really should be done. I bet the shop is fun at parties. I think this is a popular list. I think people would like this. I think there's a large section of people who would love that damn thing. Oh, Chris with the super chat. No Imperial Seal or Vampiric Tutor on the list. Wow, the local game store owner must be a mono black player. Here's some euros one last time. Done with my contract and coming back home in a few weeks. Back to the US dollars. All right, great to hear. Yeah, you've been out there in. Are you still in Vienna? Can't remember if it was. Can't remember if you were in Vienna. I know you were staying in Vienna, but I don't know if you were posted in Vienna. Ban should only be for broken cards like Emrakul the Ion's Torn. Maybe for the competitive Commander players. Oh, that's it. I'm starting a new format called SEDH, Slow Elder Dragon Highlander. No fast mana and Bill Shoot. That's right. No, that Bill Shoot. Okay, what else do we got here? Protein Hulk. Creates some very stupid situations. Recurring Nightmare. That's like graveyard stuff, right? I can't spell nothing today. Sacrifice a creature, recurring nightmare. Return a recurring nightmare to its owner's hand. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Seems... Oh, it's banned in Commander. They already banned this. I'm like, this doesn't seem that great. But I guess people can really abuse it. How did I send a link? I just posted in chat like any of the rest of you. I don't do it very often, though. Why am I talking to you guys in chat when I can just talk to you one-on-one? What else do we got here? Raphaelos, that's fast mana. Skitherix, I don't know what this card is. Am I spelling right? Skither. Oh, there's no Y. Skither. The Blight Dragon. Skitherix Blight Dragon gains haste until end turn, regenerate it, flying. Oh, it has infect. This really doesn't seem ban-worthy at all. This is a ban. It's not a ban commander. This is a terrible ban. This is a really stupid card to ban. It makes absolutely no... You can't even kill... I mean, I guess you could pump this thing up. But this doesn't seem worth it at all. Storm might as well ban everything down to French vanilla creatures and no non-creature spells. Hey, when they'll do that... If the community wants it, then the community will do it. Skittles isn't too bad now, but it was an early boogeyman of the format. Was it? Good God. It looks unplayable to me. You got, did I walk into Commander players hate infect talk? Yes, you have. No, we're going over this really extensive ban list a local game store has. Smokestack! At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a soot counter on Smokestack. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a permanent for each soot counter on Smokestack. I have to admit, this has got to be a really annoying card to play against. And mass land destruction. Can't have that. No mass land destruction. Sauron Markov. Oh, yes! I can get behind this. Banned as a commander. Oh, no, this is not it. What? What's wrong with this one? Deals 2 damage, target creature or player, you gain 2 life. Target opponent's life total becomes 10. There's nothing wrong with this card. I thought it was the Sorin that... I think... Isn't there a Sorin that, whenever you cast a vampire, you just get another vampire on the battlefield? Which one is that? Nikachu, how do you pronounce Joda Archmage Eternal? That's how I do it. I believe Joda is pronounced like Yoda. But everyone I know says Joda. Well, you didn't really change it there. Anyway, I'm saying... I think I'm in your camp. Oh, is it Edgar Mark? Oh, and was it... Did I... It says Soren Markov. Edgar Markov. Who cares about Soren? This is bullshit. This is such a stupid card. This is awful. This is... Okay, so Eminence. Whenever you cast another vampire spell, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or on the battlefield, create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. That is so dumb that you get this ability for not even having this card in play. Anyway, I would ban this Markov, not the other one. Who cares about the other Markov? I think... Yeah, Eminence is a really dumb mechanic. That was a really stupid idea, especially on that power level. Okay, if you have... they gotta create an Eminence one for Merfolk. They just have to. And I want the exact same ability. I want, whenever I play a Merfolk spell, I get a Merfolk. And that would snap be my commander. I'd replace Thassa in instant. This is here's my commander. Here's Thassa. I'm gonna show off my Thassa. This is a really cool artist alter Thassa. Very nice. Very nice. It's in its foil too. You see all the little merfolk around there. All around there. I like the little fishies here. The little fishies over here are like, that's those are the types of fish you would see on screensavers back in the day. Anyway, I think this is a really dumb card. Day 2 Dryden plays this card. I think it's absolutely broken. I guess maybe it's not broken in hyper competitive commander, but like I think it's broken in casual commander. Storm spells that kill. That's funny. Tangle Wire. It's not a big deal, is it? Okay. I don't know how, maybe is there a way to break this card? I don't think so. Tezzeret the Seeker. That can be a broken card. The Chain Veil. Time Vault. Tolarian Academy. Yeah, that's a broken card. Tooth and Nail. Is that, I think, Tooth and Nail. Is that banned in Commander as it is? No, it's legal. It's just big. And what's wrong? If you banned all the fast mana, what's wrong with this card? Tangle Wire is a pain. People play that in Commander. I guess I'll play it in my colorless Ulamog deck because there's nothing else for me to play. Nikachu made a new rhythm, new song. Ban everything. Ban all stupid things. Ban everything that is good. Not ban. Edgar is OP. Ban. You make sure that you get the copyrights to your song, Falky, because someone might steal it. Tooth and Nail is a 1-card combo. Okay, I'll just trust you guys with that. I don't know what the combo is. Never played against it before. I never let it resolve. Just put it that way. I never let it resolve. Storm spells that kill, so all... Well, some storm spells gain life. So you just gain a bunch of life. That's fine. As long as it doesn't kill the opponent. Trade secrets. So no political BS cards. Target opponent draws 2 cards, then you draw up to 4 cards. That opponent may repeat this process as many times as he or she chooses. It's already banned in Commander. Yeah, it's a bad card. World of B. I actually don't know. I can't read it. World War, or maybe it's Ward of B. Winter Orb. That could be an annoying card. World Fire. That's the resets everything. And everyone has 1 life. That was actually just unbanned, wasn't it? So that was just unbanned, and then this local game store says, no, not so fast, World Fire, not so fast. You're going straight back to the ban list, straight back where you belong. I'm assuming this is Yawgmoth's Bargain, or there's 2 Yawgmoth cards on here. How many Yawgmoths are there? Yawgmoth has a lot of stuff. Maybe Yawgmoth's Agenda? Maybe it's... I don't know. Oh, Yawgmoth's Will, it's probably. Yeah. So it's probably Yawgmoth's Bargain and Yawgmoth's Will. Zerg the Enchanter. Oko Thief of Crowns, as we were talking earlier. Oh, maybe... I wonder if it's banned as Commander, though. You can't see it. And Stasis is banned. This is a really annoying card to play against. Are there any good Stasis decks in Commander? Is Yawgmoth's Will legal, by the way? Oh no, hold on, no. I was thinking Yawgmoth's Bargain. But it's banned in Commander. It's already banned. How about Will? Legal in Commander. And it's not cheap. 214 bucks. Derevi deck so people can make use of Stasis. This is because when I look at Stasis, players skip their untap steps at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Stasis unless you pay a blue. It looks hard to use. It honestly looks very difficult to use. There's probably some blue-green list with Stasis and green untap effects. Because you can't you can't untap stuff. I play Stasis in my Brago Blink deck. It's really good. Like, I don't doubt that it can be broken, but you don't get art like this anymore. This is really abstract looking. There's some balance on a seesaw. Derevi stacks. And that be it. That's the ban list. That's it. So if you guys did anyone like this list? Does anyone feel for this list? Like, yes, I'm actually going to show this to my local game store, and maybe we should start playing with these restrictions. And abilities. Remember, they also, if anyone came in late, they also gave you the option all planeswalkers can be used as your commander. So all planeswalkers can be commanders. with the exception of their rules, like banned as commander. But outside of that, you can play planeswalkers as your commander, which I think is completely fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, so let's see public opinion. F this list. That list is hilarious. Never. 10 out of 10 would probably go into that local game store and play a single game for 3 hours. So Andrew Keck loves it. Okay, that's it for Coffee and MTG. Thanks for joining me. We do this Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. If you love Coffee and MTG, you want to support the channel with money, you can do so with the super chats, as Chris did earlier today. Or you can hit the support. You can support the channel by hitting the join button on YouTube. It's like subbing on Twitch or Patreon. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope we had a great, wonderful discussion. What's possible in Commander with their ban lists? All right, as usual, keep brewing up those coffees, and we'll keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you at the next cup.